Hi everybody, welcome to week 6, module 6. This week we're going to be looking at the leadership chapter and a chapter on power and politics. So you've already been looking at and reflecting on the citadel characteristics of principled leaders, which specifically are based on this idea of servant leadership. This chapter will take you through some other approaches to leadership and ways to think about leadership. In terms of power and politics, I think the most important area in this chapter for me is about figuring out how to influence people and how to build your network. So actually you can influence people through your network. But Bob Cialdini has a great book on influence, and I'm going to give you some resources to his work here. And then the journal this week is on building trust and learning from mistakes. So this is a big one. I love learning from mistakes to help people become better leaders. Okay, so we've got 2 chapters, and then Cialdini's Principles of Influence. You can take a look at the video. You can take a look at the website through the link, and you might find other places as well to learn about Cialdini. For the journal, I've got some resources on respect, trust, and mistakes. So a lot of different aspects of this journal. In terms of assignments, let's see, I cannot go forward with my picture there. Leadership. So here for the discussion board, I'm asking you to pull a leader from the headlines, somebody who's famous because of the good things they do or the bad things they've done. Describe the leader in case we're not familiar with them. And then try to use specific concepts from the chapter to explain why the leader was so effective or so ineffective, and then talk about what you might learn from this leader and this leader's experience. The individual assignment is asking you to map a social network that you have related to a specific goal that you're trying to accomplish. So this is actually an exercise from the chapter. I have pulled out and recreated some of the forms or files to help you in case they're helpful. And then there are specific questions that are part of the Map Your Social Network. So you don't have to show me your calculations of figuring out your network, but I'd like you to submit your thoughts on the reflection that goes along with the network. So I know some of you are already doing a lot of networking, some on LinkedIn, social media. I'm just trying to get you to think about it. And then finally, the journal for this week is based on the characteristic of respecting others by building trust and learning from mistakes. Specifically in the journal, I'm going to ask you to focus on mistakes and learning from those mistakes. And so I'm going to ask you to create a plan to learn more from mistakes. So are there places in your job or your world where you can take a little risk and make a mistake that's not life-threatening? Okay, so you don't want to, if you're the safety person, you don't want to try something that's going to cause a problem with safety, but maybe try something new in terms of motivating people, or try something new in terms of leadership. Try a new team building approach. Okay, so nothing major that's going to cause life and death differences, but taking a risk in terms of how you approach your leadership or management. And then talk about how you can encourage other people to learn from their mistakes. Okay, so learning from mistakes is the most important part of that. So otherwise, have a good week. Let me know if you have any questions. Talk to you next week. No.